Let me hit y'all with a Knicks fan favorite. Everyone's better than Jalen Brunson until it's time to be better than Jalen Brown. Yeah, I think that guy better than Jalen Brunson. So game three just wrapped up, man, and wow. I can't believe it. First things first, let's get this shit out the way. Yes, Spurs played a very physical game. Yes, Wemby, that should have been a flagrant one. I don't know why this guy can get away with anything these days. He can fucking elbow people, fucking push guys by their fucking neck and be scot-free. I do not agree with NBA star treatment. Everybody should be treated the same. Nobody's above anyone else. However, this is an organization and a business that's all about making money. They make significantly less money when Wemby is in trouble, which fucking sucks. But again, I guess it's business. Not right, but it is what it is. Man, Spurs fully surprised me this game. I was not confident they would win this game at all. At all. I thought, if anything, since they've been playing so bad these past couple of games, they would probably lose this one too. Maybe get, I don't know, underneath the pressure of MSG. Probably try to keep things competitive, but overall just lag behind Knicks and probably figure them out by 4. Like, I had them winning game 4 for sure. I just didn't think that they would win as soon as game 3. Shout out De'Aaron Fox for that last step back shot, and Castle for sealing the game up with those free throws. By the way, bro, Castle has been fucking insane this game. What a game he had. 23 points off 14 shots. Ridiculous. De'Aaron Fox, again, shout out for that shot, but yikes, brother. You could be doing better yourself. You had a really shit game today. I think, 4 for 14? A great game last time, 20 points, and yikes, the game before that one too, fucking 3 for 13. Well, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, no, Fox could just be playing better. Wemby, the man of the fucking night, man. When he said that he was using game 2 to fuel him for game 3, he really meant every fucking last word of it. 32 points off 18 shots is crazy work, man. And I will never forget just fucking hearing this game because, like I told y'all, these games start when I work, right? I work evenings. So I can't really watch the first half. I more or less listen to it. And these announcers were going crazy. I think Wemby made his first 4 or 5 shots in a fucking row in this game in the first quarter. And that's when I knew he'd be locked in and probably have a great night. He did not want to go home. He knew that if he lost this game, it was over for sure. People were calling it over, myself included, after game 2. You know, you go down 2-0 at home. This is not supposed to happen. At max, Knicks are supposed to only take 1. Max. But they got all 2. And I thought at that point it was over. I really had them getting blown out this game. Because if you lose 2 at home, what happens when the best team in the playoffs this year goes back to their home court? They would feed off the crowd energy. You would think everyone's playing better. Brunson would probably have a classic Brunson night. You know, you get the role players going too, since again the crowd's feeding off the energy for the team. Like, I thought this would be just a one-sided night, and maybe Spurs would come back to win it in game 4, but they found a way. Is it still a series? I mean, it's definitely better than being, down 3-0, but I wouldn't call this a series back unless Spurs win game 4. You can't just have it be 3-1 and have this shit all excited, all fun and dandy now. No, that's not how it works. New York wins next game, it's still over. However, again, if Spurs win next game, that's when shit gets scary. New York, man, things that could have been doing better. I mean, it was just all around rough basketball for these guys come the fourth quarter. That's usually when they thrive. It's so weird. I mean, even Spurs too. New York and I believe Spurs, I don't know. I think they had a period where they were going a combined 16 missed shots in a row. The score was not changing for 2-3 minutes. They all just fell really short, man. I think New York's really biggest issue this game was just not getting Cat involved. Cat had an off night, went 4 for 10 shots, but he took 4 of those 10, almost 50% of those shots was taken in the fourth quarter alone. Like, this guy barely got the ball the entire time. I think it overall was just New York getting out-coached because, again, Cat wasn't getting involved at all. And if you involve Cat more, we all see how that frees up Brunson and just makes everyone overall just play better. They barely used him. Cat was also known for containing Wemby and, weathering the storm when it comes to him popping off. He didn't do that at all this match. It was just a really, really weird wake-up call, I guess. New York's first loss in 2 months. which is why I really don't see them losing next game. I still think the series is over. Again, a team's first time losing in 2 fucking months. You expect me to think that they're going to lose their next one back to back while they're at home still? They will need to do the exact same thing next game and not learn a single thing from this game, which I don't think is happening. I was telling my buddy, I have the Washington fucking Wizards winning a championship next year as more likely than the Spurs winning these next 2 games back to back at MSG. I just don't see it. Game 3 was a crazy great game on them. I'm super happy for them. I did not want to sweep. I wanted this series to be back. But I really don't fully believe it's back until it's tied up. Because 2-2, that's a series. 3-1 is not. So we're going to have to wait and see. Am I going for Spurs in game 4? The basketball fan in me wants to say yes, but when I watch the game, I know I'll be rooting for New York. I'm still rooting for New York, y'all. Like, I still, no matter what happens, I want New York to win this series because I'm a huge Brunson fan. But objectively, it would be 10 times more entertaining for this series if the Spurs did win game 4. So 2-1 right now. For the Knicks, it really should be 2-1 right now for the Spurs. Crazy, because if they win next game, the Spurs, then they would have been the ones up 3-1 if they didn't fucking throw game 2 away. NBA what ifs, man. They're fun to think about. Also, by the way, fuck those Knicks fans who jumped the poor Spurs fan for literally no reason. That shit's just not cool. I hated seeing that. Anyways, but that's it for this video. Game 4 tonight, gonna be a big one. Like, comment, subscribe for y'all. For the next video, I will be covering every single game in this final series. So yeah, Twitch and Discord server down below in the description. Join up. Anyways, love y'all. Until next time, y'all take care. Later.